At the end of the day, I know a lot of dudes ain't gonna agree with me, but good thing I don't care about being liked. I repeat, good thing I don't care about being liked. At the end of the day, them red pill coaches always keep talking about chivalry is dead and women killed it. These are guys that do not take accountability. Chivalry is dead because horny, lustful men that needed validation killed it. Yeah, you killed it. At the end of the day, they don't even know where chivalry came from. I repeat, they don't even know where chivalry came from. That came from the warriors, the knights of the medieval times. The literal knights of the medieval times. They said that's how they carried themselves because they were so busy slaughtering people through war. They had to have a good side. At the end of the day, men were being actual men. It was a way to carry yourself for respect, honor, and discipline. We going to war. They straight hitting dudes with bow and arrows. They straight hitting dudes in the stomach with it. At the end of the day, dudes want to say chivalry is dead because they can't get laid. So they gotta watch red pill content. They gotta mistreat women. They can't even hold doors open, bro. I be holding doors open for women, bro, especially in the melanated community, bro. You know how surprised they be, bro. They don't even expect dudes to hold the door open. They be like, "Hey, how are you doing?" Bro, they be trying to talk to me and flirt with me just because I hold the door open. It's too easy because all you dudes want to fit in. You don't want to hold doors open without asking for the phone number. If you hold the door open and she don't give you the number, you going to call her a BAN, a BAH. Listen, if you know, you know. A BAH. That's what they going to call you. That's what they going to call her. Because a woman expect a man to hold the door open. Why can't you hold doors open for women? Listen, I do not allow women to open the doors for themselves unless they got their man next to them or they BAN, whatever you want to call it, my back to Maybach. They weak, lustful man next to them. Listen, if they by themselves or with they females, listen, I'm holding doors open. I don't care to be like, dude, most of the dudes in 2025, they're not warriors. They don't have a warrior spirit, so we don't expect them to hold doors open. They want to be the alpha male who was later created in 1930. If you the alpha male, you literally a created character. I repeat, if you the alpha male in society, you're literally a created character from 1930. Chivalry came before corn. It came before the smashing women and disrespectful culture. At the end of the day, listen, when I hold doors open, I don't care if she say thank you or not. I'm a warrior. I have a warrior spirit. I have fight left in me. I got all this testosterone in me. I am a man. Since I am a man, it doesn't matter what her ulterior motive is. Listen, I hold doors open. Listen, the knights protected the weak and they protected women. I repeat, knights and warriors had a code: protect women and protect the weak. At the end of the day, just like Scarface, Tony Montana, no children and no kids. We don't delete children or kids. We don't delete women or children. I repeat, we don't delete women or children. Those are off limits. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Now, we go to war with weak dudes. Oh yeah, we go to war with dudes. But at the end of the day, you got to understand. We hold all doors open for little children and women. All women. It don't matter if she's a 6 at best. It don't matter if she's a 2 out of 10. I'm holding that door open. She's a female. Yep, just because she's a female. Dudes keep talking to bro. Only horny dudes who want something in return. If they feel like if she ain't gonna say, "Oh, I love you, let me get your number," as soon as you hold the door open, bro, all you doing is holding the door open. dudes made everything transactional. Yeah, dudes made it transaction. You gotta understand, it takes two to tangle. Screw what she think. Oh, she could think you a weak dude all she wants to. You're not weak. You are literally a warrior. Chivalry came from the knights. That was the knights and the warriors code of conduct. Chivalry. That's actually a French word. Yeah, that's actually a French word. I think it's called chivalry or something like that. But at the end of the day, you got to understand, I don't allow women to hold doors open for themselves. Listen, you gotta be the most pettiest dude in the world to not hold a door open for them. Oh, I forgot, you dude's not even in shape. You don't look strong. You don't look like you went to war. You don't go to war in the gym. Listen, this is not medieval times anymore, so we going to war in the gym. I go to war 3 times a day in the gym. I go to war when I create this content. It's a big old explosion. I'm on the front lines. Yeah, I'm the general on the front lines. I'm a frontline soldier. So since I'm a frontline soldier, since I'm a real warrior, since I'm a real medieval knight, at the end of the day, you got to understand, I'm holding all doors open for women. I don't care about a dude saying that I'm a simp, a dude saying that I'm a sucker. It's always a dude that's rooted in homosexuality. I don't care about a dude's opinion. I don't talk to dudes. Bro, the only reason I talk to dudes is because of social media. On YouTube, I create content to help men out there become actual warriors. I want to help men out there become warriors. I am not Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate talk about all these BITCHs killed chivalry. No, you killed chivalry when you wanted to be a pimp. The melanated community, they want to be pimps. So they feel like it's a weak thing to do to hold the door open. I don't want to be a pimp. I don't want to go to jail for 97 years and then be around men my whole life. When you go to jail for 87 years for pimping, you're going to be around guys which you wanted to be around. At the end of the day, listen, I'm not going out like that. I'm going to Monaco, and in Monaco, I'm still holding doors open. I don't care, bro. Destroy your ego. Chivalry was created by the knights, the warriors, dudes who wasn't afraid, the dudes who could be 10 toes down. If they whole squad, they whole army died, they the last warrior, and they not backing down. No surrender. We taking on dudes. It's a dude on this side. It's a dude on this side. We going to war with everybody. At the end of the day, women and children off limits. I repeat, women and children off limits. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Stop trying to use women. Stop trying to rock a woman light. Stop trying to hit it from the back and use and take all your pain out on a woman guts. That is not your wife. At the end of the day, take your pain out on this content or whatever. Stop blaming other races. Stop doing all that crybaby sassy stuff. That is sassy. At the end of the day, there should be no reason you go in buildings, all the dudes sitting down and all the women gotta stand up. Could no dude get her seat up? Oh, because she's gonna feel like I am not the alpha male, so then I won't be able to get laid. Bruh, chivalry is only dead because dudes want SEX. Dudes really care about the SEX that bad. They being disrespectful on purpose. They're being an alpha male, slapping dudes in the back of the neck on purpose just to get laid. Just to get laid. You're doing that just to get laid. That's all you get out of it, is you get laid in a validation point. You get cool points by your male friends. I told you this stuff is rooted in homosexuality. Listen, I treat all women good. I don't have to talk to them. Listen, I don't ask for numbers no more. For 7 to 10 years, I'm not asking for numbers because I was a serial number getter. I repeat, I was a serial number getter. I was a serial one-night stander. I don't want to do that no more. I'm going to Monaco. I want the fleet of Corvette C8s. The fleet of Corvette C8s are going to lead me to the fleet of Lambo Urises. At the end of the day, the Lambo Urus was 300K. Now it went down to 145K. What does that tell you? It went, a $300,000 car is now 145,000, and dudes want to get laid. You want to get laid when a $300,000 Lambo is now 145,000, and you still trying to get laid? You guys are out of there. You guys are cooked. You got to do body games so you can look like a warrior, but still have a little boy mindset. No, we bringing back chivalry. Real men bring back chivalry in 2025. It takes two to tangle. So just because women are busting it open, that don't mean objectify them. Let them do what they do. If no dude entertain that, they gonna stop doing that. If all dudes start holding the door open, they're naturally gonna start being more feminine. But as long as dudes want to be the alpha male, they gonna hurt women, and hurt people. They're literally the domino effect. It's like the domino effect. You knock into her, she gonna knock into everybody else. They gonna keep knocking in down the line. It's gonna knock everything down. You dudes are no longer men. I told you, in 2025, you can't tell the difference. I be seeing females hold doors open for dudes. Females be holding the doors open for dudes. Dudes straight walk in. They don't say, no, let me get this door for you. You should be running up to the door. I be running up to doors, not, according to my calculations, not on my watch. I don't care how fat the camel toe is, it could look like this. I'm running to that door, and I don't want your number. I don't want to hit it. I straight opened the door for a woman at the gym today. She's like, oh, hey, how are you doing today? Her whole demeanor, it looked like she was depressed, and as soon as I opened that door, her whole mood just brightened up. Everything just brightened up, literally. Women don't even expect guys to be men no more. They expect you to be sassy. Literally, they expect you to be sassy. That's not your wife, and you be walking around telling women, oh, why you come out the house looking like that? The outfits women are wearing in the gym today is bizarre. Really? They're not your wife. So since they're wearing a certain outfit, you can't hold the door open. You can't control your own lust. As a man, you're supposed to be strong enough, no matter if you see a woman butt naked in front of you. You don't have to indulge. That's how strong you're supposed to be. See, I told you, these dudes are not warriors. America has the weakest men in the whole entire world. They have the weakest men in the world. The weakest. They listening to a dude named Andrew Tate, who is in Europe, that don't have the same laws as United States of America. They do not have the same laws. Them dudes can't hold the door open. They can't protect a woman. A woman don't feel safe around you horny dudes. That's why as soon as you try to talk to them, say, oh, you dropped something. Oh, get away from me. She feel like you trying to smash her, bro. They no longer respect you, dudes. You read in the 48 laws of power, so they naturally think, oh, it's a manipulation tactic. Dudes reading the 48 laws of power. You don't walk around looking like an ancient warrior. You don't walk around looking like a gladiator. You mad at women. Dudes let their sisters get punched in the face. Oh, I ain't gonna do nothing about it because she just gonna go right back to him. Not on my watch. If my sister got a black eye from a dude, I'm sending him to the 3rd floor of heaven. There is no going back to that dude. That dude is deceased. That dude is no longer here. I do not play with that. If she my female cousin. I know dudes, they sister got beat up, came back with. Dr. Umar, for instance, his daughter got hand wraps, bruises on her forehead like she got straight hit with a greasy pot, a greasy pan, and he still talk about the white man. She got in a fight with a black person. What is this dude even talking about? He talking about 400 years ago, but in 2025, look how your daughter coming to social media like she just got beat up, and you ain't gonna send nobody to the 3rd floor of heaven. Shannon Sharp, oh, my daughter ain't gonna get nothing. You know I'm hard on my daughter. Gabby, I'ma choke you. You know I'm gonna send that 25K. Chivalry is dead. Well, I'm bringing it back. If I'm the only dude expressing chivalry, bro, that's why all these women, they be giving me smiles all through this building, bro. I don't even be hollering at nothing. I don't have to, bro. They all love, bro. They all love speaking to me. They all love saying, "Hi, how you doing today? Thank you," bro. It just be amazing. And I don't have to smash. I don't care about SCX, bro. The Lambo was 300K, now it's 145K. And I'm supposed to care about getting laid? I'm supposed to care about female nature? Screw a female nature. What about male nature? What about modern male nature? Dudes killed chivalry just because they wanted to get laid and a woman didn't like them. So now they said, screw holding the doors open. We gonna close the doors right in front of their face. They're gonna be like, rude. Kevin Samuels, he killed chivalry. You a 6 at best. That dude don't look like he hit the gym at all. He ain't never been to the gym a day in his life. He probably just go to the gym, get straight on the treadmill. He don't lift no type of weights. He don't look like he do no type of push-ups. Andrew Tate talking about, all I do is 500 push-ups. That's not enough. I could do that in my sleep every single day to the day and still lift weights. Andrew Tate talk about, I only eat 1 meal a day. I'm not eating no 1 meal a day. Oh, no, I'm going to eat. Yeah, I like good food, and I'm not going to be a pimp and smoke no nasty cigar. They feel like if you don't smoke cigars, you're not going to be rich. Cigars stink. I'm not smoking no stinking cigar and no Maybach. I'm not smoking no stinking cigar and no Corvette. I'm not smoking no stinking cigar and no Hellcat. That's done. Listen, I ain't never put no cigar to my lips. I don't want to fit in. All these dudes think chivalry is dead. It takes a strong man to open a door, not a woman that wants you to smash her. What does SCX, bro? When they created chivalry as a code of conduct for the ancient gladiators and knights and warriors, SCX was not on the list. They didn't treat women a certain way just because, we could potentially get laid. They did not, bro. That wasn't nowhere on this list. They did that for no reason, just because she's a woman. She's the weaker vessel. You are physically stronger than her. Provide, protect. If she's not your wife, listen, you don't have to provide resources, but you can provide leadership. You could open the doors. You could protect them from these strong doors, because in this luxury building, the doors are freaking strong. They be having to, dudes just be behind them watching like, thank you. And then the dude walk through. What the hell, Leontay? What the hell, Birkin? What the hell, Bailey? And they still don't get laid. Y'all still gotta watch AMS. Listen, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, we bringing chivalry back. All my warriors, listen, chivalry was only for the warriors. Only the warriors believed in that. Only the warriors, like Tony Montana said, women and children are off limits. Alpha males will backhand a woman. Alpha males will backhand a child to stop him. Think you gonna save her? Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.